Pop Squat, coming at ya. Well, first off, Happy New Year to everybody. And then, what I will say is, got a song sent in by somebody named Tori. I don't think Tori has sent in any music before, so thank you for that, Tori. This is a group, a couple of people, creators, named KEV7 and Witch Hotel. The song is called Boy Bands, and this is the official music video, but I was able to find a little write-up on eTrend Music. New to me. I haven't checked this out before ever. And it says KEV7 is a producer and an amazing musician who is from Long Beach, New York, if I could read, creating those unbelievably hard-hitting beats that so often seem to have been lost or left behind in a cloud of memories. His sound is nostalgic and fresh all at once, reminding you of the thickness and vibrancy of well-crafted, intentional hyperpunk. When you press play and let boy bands fill out the space around you, it takes over entirely. Okay, sounds interesting. The lyrics themselves mix slightly under the beat and melody. Character matters. The sound of your voice matters, and your delivery as well, particularly in such an overflowing world of independent music. What you say is where your heart is. The realness, the power, but how you say it is a big part of what gets people to tune in or turn it up a little louder. These guys each offer a necessary level of personality, the differences between which are always clear, but at the same time, they bounce off one another in a totally genuine way. So, interestingly, has not actually mentioned which hotel. Let's see here. Boy bands is an addictively easy to escape to. Okay, is an addictively easy to escape to piece of soul and funk infused hyperpunk. Okay, this sounds really neat. The music has been produced to a standard that would work on its own, not dissimilar to those down-tempo. Oh God, I can't talk. To these down-tempo, lightly joyful soundscapes that are making waves across YouTube right now. The music, working hand in hand with the rappers, though, makes for something that is levels above the simplicity of ambiance, or ambient music, I assume. You really need to let this play through decent speakers or headphones to get the full effect. I have headphones. And at a reasonably high volume. The details are complex and specific to the sound, though its unity between them makes this feel so infectiously rhythmic and energizing. The beat is the first thing to grab you. I think more commonly with today's hyperpunk, it's the synths or the melody or the sampled vocal that stands out the most, so much so that we forget the power of the almighty beat. Boy Bands has an awesome soundscape and pace that seems somewhat tribal, a juxtaposition to the purely electronic nature of the music, but clever in that it adds a slight touch of humanity to the mix, something seemingly organic among an ocean of finely tuned electronic aspects. Okay, it sounds interesting. Let's see what we think of it. Here we go. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. KEV7 and Witch Hotel with Boy Bands. Once again, thanks, Tori, for sending this in.
Dig my grave or burn me down. Scream my name until the sun comes out. I could save you from the shitty road, and you know I hate to see you down. So let's pick it up, baby girl, I just wanna pick it up. Say what I wanted to, but I know you did. Yeah, you told me everything. Yeah, you said I was your medicine. Right. Yeah, you know I'm always battling these thoughts in my head. Yeah.
I guess I don't know anything about hyperpunk because this doesn't seem punky at all to me. I would put this into like a hyper pop kind of feel, but again, maybe I don't know anything about that either. Very likely. I like a lot about this. There's some couple of weird spots where they kind of skip or scratch the vocals a little bit so it stretches out, just sort of distends a little bit, that I'm not sure if I like that, because I like the sound of the vocals enough, even though it's very sort of chipmunkized. But it's a cool sounding song, and we'll probably try and find this and download it, because I would love to hear this as I'm just driving around, because it's a super great sounding song.
Stay what I wanted to, but I know you did.
Like that little bit, that like, not, it's not bad, it's just not needed. Is that the best way to say it? It would sound good, it would maybe even sound better without that, even though I know that adds a really kind of interesting bit of character to the song that other songs don't have.
Yeah, you said I was your medicine. Yeah, you know I'm always battling these thoughts in my head. Yeah, it's telling me I'm better off dead. Yeah, I don't think I'ma live long, but my dad told me you gotta flex on. I don't put you on the next one. You gotta flex on. I'm the zany man, candy man, pull in the brandy man. I feel like a handyman, I my feel it, bend me man.
I like his voice. I mean, it's highly modulated, changed, altered, but it really is a cool sounding voice. He adds a really neat personality to it that I think is great.
Girls, we be sitting drenched out, all my girlfriends, heavy metal boy bands. Baby, do you understand? I don't think you understand. Take my heart and spend a check, scratch my back, we having sex. Lean, pour it out slow, my broke out of bankroll. They tryna bypass the code, so we drink the blood cold. You tore right into me, you said you liked the blood. You turned me into dust, and put it in your blood. Everything's been fun, my mama hit my guts. I've been in the slums, bro, shoot you like the dark. You tore right into me, you said you liked the blood. You turned me into dust, and put it in your blood. Everything's been fun, my mama hit my guts. I've been in the slums, bro, shoot you like the dark.
That was gas. That was fun. Best music video of all time. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah, I like that a lot. Interestingly, when he comes in, I'm going to call him Witch Hotel, because he is the second person to appear. I don't know if that's actually true. He could be KEV7, I don't know. But I'm going to say this is Witch Hotel. So when Witch Hotel comes in, they stop doing that manipulation of the voice that I was talking about, and I think the song holds together much better because of that. If this is KEV7, this guy in the pink, I also really liked his part of the song, but I think having heard the second half with the other guy, I want to hear the first half without that that manipulation, that skipping, that stretching out of things, because I think the song would hold together a little bit better, and it's fine now, but I think it would be stronger by not having that. And this is just my opinion, right? Like, I am not the producer of the song. I am not one of these guys. They get to make the music the way they want it to sound. I'm just saying, I would love to hear it all consistently in one style, because I think it would make the song fit together better and be even better than it is. And I really like it. Like I said, I'm gonna download this if I can find it, and it's very cool. Tori, thank you for sending this in. This is another group, or couple of guys, if they're not a group, that I would love to hear more from, because I think they're doing something completely different than everything else that we've heard. Like, haven't really heard of hyperpunk before, and I am a fan if this is a good example of it, because this is a really cool song. There you go. That's it for this one. I'm going to do a couple more videos, so I'll be back. Pop Squad. Checking out. Please like, subscribe, share. Information down below on how to send me song suggestions, and join my Patreon, and be a patron like all of my other excellent, awesome, super cool patrons who are going to be the people who sent in the music for the next 2 videos. So there you go. Bye bye. I'll be back.